Hello, everybody. It's your boy Demon. So we're recording this episode with a not new. It's an old subject, but a different viewpoint on the ancient Pokemon theory. We're gonna look at fossil Pokemon. We're gonna look at the Dragon Skull from Generation 5. We're gonna look at the legendaries from that generation, the Reshiram and Zekrom. We're going to look at stuff like the experimentation on Genesect, all sorts of stuff like that, guys. So, to start off with, if you guys could, if you like, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. My goal is to reach 100 subscribers by the end of this year. I'd love to have you guys along for the ride. Alright, let's get on into it. So, fossil Pokemon have been around for every single generation. The first generation with Aerodactyl and Kabuto and Ammonite, and then we go to Gen 2, or excuse me, Gen 3 with Lileep and Anorith, Gen 4 with Cranidos and Shelgon, 5 with Tortuga and Archon, 6 with Tyrant and Mora, and then 7 we didn't get any, and then 8 we got the combination of the 4 different types of fossils. So what we have to keep in mind is that when a Pokemon becomes a fossil, it gets the rock type. I believe that these Pokemon don't naturally have the rock type, and possibly even lost a type while they were in ancient times. Like Amora, it's a long-necked dinosaur, probably like a Bronto, or something of that sorts. Now, Amora is ice rock, I believe, and with that, it's we have to think that long-necked dinosaurs typically have long necks to eat leaves. So it's possible that before we resurrected it, before it was a fossil, it was possibly grass ice, like Abomasnow. And Archon is probably just flying type. Shieldon was probably steel. Cranidos is probably still rock type, or maybe even rock fighting. Ammonite was probably just water type. Things like this. We have to keep in mind that their typings have changed over time, and over the possibly 200 million years that they've been fossils, or more, or a little bit less, or whatever, right? And then we look at the Dragon Skull in Generation 5. So the Dragon Skull is a Dragonite. It's a full skeleton, but in the Generation 5s, they steal the Dragon Skull. Now, with this, we have to look at the actual skeleton of the dragon itself. With this skeleton, we realize that the Dragonite skeleton is exactly the same as the Dragonites we know nowadays. We don't know how old the Dragonite skeleton is, but with it being mistaken for a fossil, we can assume it's around the same time period as the fossils. With that being noted, it's possible that of three different things. One, Pokemon have not evolved for the entire time of the 200 million years. Or 2, Dragon-type Pokemon were actually strong enough that it was unnecessary for evolution. Meaning that they just slowly passed away. They never had any big predators until like fairies, which are still not exactly the most common Pokemon. But this is a very strong possibility. It explained why the Dragonite skeleton is the exact same. And then we have the possibility that you just can't see the difference. The difference would have been in like the tissue or the muscle and things like that. That you can't see in the skeleton, which is a much lower chance, because things like that you can see in the bones, in the bone structure typically. Now, I might also add that the skeleton is the only known fossil in the entirety of the Pokemon games that has been an actual skeleton and not the mold of a organism inside of a rock. Now, it is known that these fossil Pokemon most likely went extinct, possibly from over hunting by other Pokemon. Because we do know that Pokemon fight in the wild. We've seen it in anime. We've seen it in like the manga and stuff like that, right? And we also see it in Heatmore's Pokedex entries, along with some other ones, of that he hunts down Durants and uses his fire to push them out of their anthills and their nests. So we know that they eat them and that they hunt them down, and that it is possible that some Pokemon push others to extinction. A thing we have to take into account is, with that, it is very possible that early humans could have even made them extinct, because we do know that that Pokemon are eaten by people, with the use of tanks used as used for milk, used that in the anime and in the shows. They eat beef and steaks and all kinds of stuff like that sorts. Now, with that, we have to take into account the fact that we have been known to experiment on the Pokemon, the ancient Pokemon, with genocide possibly being an ancient Kabutops. And that even shows that we have physically altered its typing, with it being Bug Steel. With it being Bug Steel, it's possible that all the Steel types are just made by humans, or just figments that we've created, or possibly even that all Pokemon are created by people, meaning that Pokemon have been around for far longer, like the whole universe has been around for far longer than we have, meaning that humans were alive back when Kabutops was a thing and actually made him his typing, and we physically altered Pokemon in order to make them stronger, which would explain evolution, and the sun just boom, pop, completely different. I think this is a very, very interesting topic, and if you guys have any more proof of this, that Pokemon haven't changed, and if so, it was done by humans for millions of years. If you guys have any more proof or any more questions about this, or doubting, or don't believe it, let me know. Leave me a message, comment. If you guys liked, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye, guys.